Hey everybody, welcome back to TheUnusualMaw. Welcome back to PC Building Simulator. Today we're playing, you guessed it, PC Building Simulator. I took a look at the achievements before I started recording here. We've got a lot left to play in this game, like a lot. Could probably take us to the end of the year actually to finish it at the rate we're going. So we definitely need a plan of action because I'm fine with playing this game for the rest of the year, but doesn't really make for interesting content. It does, but it doesn't. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out something. I still don't know what it is. I've been saying that for a few weeks now. We'll figure it out. Anyway, let's jump into the episode here. We're building PCs, guys. PCs. We are the PC Strongs. Mr. Strongs. What were we doing here? Oh, did we finish this? Missing parts. Looks like we finished. Just the side panel? Was it the PCI lock we forgot? Yeah. Oh, this was the custom built one that we made, isn't it? Can't fit PCI cover. What are we missing? Cable? Oh, we needed a fan. That's what it was. Wow. Do we have one in? We do. Okay. Good. Right? Yeah, CPU cooling. Okay, we're fine. Replace power supply units. Replace graphics card. 3D Mark score. Upgrade CPU. It's a bit dusty there, my friend. I did a little bit of, if you've watched all the episodes, I talked a little bit about upgrading my PC sometime in the near future. The motherboard and the CPU is the next thing I'm going to replace. I know a lot of people out there will say, don't buy Intel, buy AMD, but I was actually reading this compelling forum on r/AMD that was, somebody was saying you should just buy the, was it the 10900KF, the Intel i9, 10th generation. But they're about 430, somewhere around there. It's a bit expensive, but it'd be a massive upgrade for me. And then a board is anywhere between 80 and $1,000, depending on what you want to spend. What am I supposed to be doing here? I'm getting sidetracked talking about this. Upgrade the CPU. Will do. I don't want to unplug them. Okay, maybe I did. It's got a Core i5. It's a bit costly, though, looking at what I wanted to do. I still want to do it. That's what we took out. Is this what we bought? It must be what we bought. I hope that's what we bought. Hang on a second. We need to install a little bit of thermal paste. CPU cooling. So we gotta close this here. I'm assuming the latch goes down? Yeah. I don't know. I might have to wait to do it, though. I'd like to do it. I'd like to do it today, right? If I could. 2400. What's this guy's name? Terry Martelli? Terry Martelli. Plastic black cables. Doesn't say anything about new parts, so... memory. Yeah, we could just slide this bad boy in. Alright. I think we missed a slot there. Yeah, we did. You don't want to do that. This guy. PC can boot to OS. Let's do it. And while that's booting, let's grab this joker here. I'm assuming we have the parts. Ooh, we can't do that. Just kidding. He wanted the plastic black cables. We can do that. We have the power. Yeah. Do you have to power this off first? We might. It is, of course, you guys guessed, late or early Friday morning that I'm recording this video. Yeah, I can't seem to really get on top of the content on the channel. It's not that difficult either. Like, I have time to do it. I don't want to do that. Just the black ones? Yes. I really need to get myself a new fan. I was looking at that too. I've got two on the top, one on the back, and one on the front. And that's, you know, it's not bad. They're case fans though. I don't know, maybe it's okay. The PC does get pretty hot though when I'm yeah, actually all the time it's pretty hot. I'm being honest. I mean, it's not overheating or anything, but let's boot this up. And that's kind of a cheaper fix. And something I've never actually done is swap out fans, so it'd be fun to do. Incomplete case. Yeah, we got that. So maybe that'll be the next thing I do, but then at the same time, well, I don't know. I'm probably going to keep the case. It's a big case, so no matter what motherboard I get, it should fit. I think, anyway. And it's cleaner than the day I bought it. Well, I don't know why we missed a star there. Maybe use parts. Fine. Can you build me a new PC? What was missing here? Oh, we need the CPU cooler. Okay. Oh, I like that. I actually wish my case was like that. Yep. It's all dusty in here. Let's just clean this up. You know, this is even though I'm familiar with all these PC components, and I have no issues building a PC, it is kind of helpful just to sit here and look at all the different types of parts and just to, I don't know, kind of get a feel for everything that has to be done every time you do it. I know that sounds weird, but it actually would. I think the next time I build a PC, just playing this game will be helpful. Will have been helpful. We need to replace, what was it? The graphics card? If we have a graphics card, do we have a graphics card? Is it incompatible because this one's in here? Yes. Oh, I know what I was going to check. I was going to see this person's name. Strong S. Itchy nose. Strong S. Dozierhardware.uk. Getting weird pop-ups, so we'll do a virus scan and we can use a used part here, I guess. That's what he had in there, right? Was that what he had? No, that's what he had. What was his budget? 600. And we have to replace the PSU. Okay, we'll give him a nice one here. One of the nicer ones we have, anyway. We have to take that out. Probably have to take out this one. And this one. Actually, that's kind of weird. It's not really what we wanted to do. I don't think I've ever seen, you know, maybe my old case was like that. It's been so long since I've used that case, though. It's a bit weird. Oh, come on. Let's put these back in. Oh, did we miss a PCI cover for, No. That's, where this graphics card's going in. I see. Oh, that's not a graphics card we're going to use for something else. We have to replace the power supply unit, too, so... Let's, Let's unscrew it back here. I don't know if we have to remove this plate or not. We might have to. Yeah, we do. We're gonna have to unplug everything too, I bet. Yeah. Well, what's weird is we replaced the graphics card there, and it's like, don't forget to replace the graphics card. Maybe they wanted the same one. This is used. He had a better one in here. He had a 500 watt. So I'll tell you what we'll do for him. We'll order him another one, I guess. He's got 7 days. Power supply. Let's upgrade him to a 550 maybe. Actually, you know what? Let's upgrade him to a 600 watt. 80 bucks. He has a pretty big budget, so I mean, at least he's kind of future-proofing, I guess. And that was it for that. We have open desk space here. We do not. Okay, here's what we're gonna have to do. Those parts are coming in tomorrow. Let's check and see what this guy's gonna need. And we'll order his parts and then take a look at tomorrow's jobs. I'm not really sure why. Oops, we're gonna have to put in the... Where'd our thumb drive go? Did we leave the thumb drive in? We did. No, just kidding. It's in this one. Good. Looks like he's got a nice fan on there. He's probably close. 3D Mark. Yep. We'll reboot. We'll work on that one in the morning. While that's rebooting, let's just take a look at this. Okay, that's what we're working on. That's the one where man, a power supply unit. Technology, the bane of my life. Good day. Actually, let's get this running here real quick before we read that. 3D Mark. Good. Good day. Predictably, my computer has failed once more. This time, the thing won't turn on at all. Goodness only knows why. I can only assume it died out of desperation. I'm an award-winning author. You know, I should not have to deal with this sort of thing. I certainly never had any of these problems with my typewriter. The only problems I had with that were changing the ink ribbon once in a while, and having to hear my editor whine about dealing with real paper for a change. That's the problem with people these days. No literary constitution. Anyway, do what you can. I just want this techno-dystopian nightmare to end. Best regards, Bruce Van Cleef, award-winning author. Do award-winning authors sign their letters that way? I hope they do. Diagnose and fix. We have no idea what this is going to be. We may have to buy the... There's like a diagnostics software in here that might be really helpful. Quick screw tool. Is it in here? System info. You know, this actually might be really helpful, this part ranker. I don't really feel like we need it, though. I don't really feel like we need that either. I thought there was diagnostic software, but... Blake Pattersburg. Hey there, did you get my email about the Film Classic Archive? It's going great so far. I've already got 5 users and a heated debate about Captain Cartwright on the forums. Behind the scenes, I've been ripping my entire collection of cult classics to populate the Film Classic Archive. But I'm actually running out of hard drive space again. Could you add some more storage for me? Thanks. By the way, I've noticed you've signed up. You have not signed up as a supporter yet. Your technical services are great and much appreciated. But if you want to sign up as a community backer, you can. No pressure. You just still have the link. I can send it to you again if you need. The web address there. Blake Patterberg. I keep calling him Pattersburg. I want to just shove an S in there. Chief Archivist and Cult Film Expert. Film Classic Archive. Action. I have a feeling by the end of the game, this guy's going to want like 1,000, I don't know. What's after a terabyte? A petabyte? Yeah. I think. Okay, good. So we need to give him 8 terabytes of storage. You know, I was thinking about it the other day. When I record these, I always say terabit. Even though they're terabytes or gigabits. It's easier to say for me, but it's definitely incorrect. Adjust glasses. They're bytes, not bits. We need something big. I have a feeling he's already got 4, so probably one more 4 terabyte drive is probably good enough for him. And there's only one of those available, so... What was his budget? $300. Sure. Okay, those look easy. I need to upgrade my PC. What's up? I need to upgrade my PC. I'm really hoping you can upgrade the graphics card. Can you put 16 gigabits of RAM? See, I did it again. Gigabits. Gigabytes of RAM in, please. ASAP, please. It's urgent. My kid's been using it, and I'm getting some weird pop-ups. $500 budget. He needs 16 gigabytes of RAM. 16 gigabytes of RAM. Do we have that on hand? We might. We do. We could just plop one of these bad boys in there. But you know, what was his budget? 500? We're going to order just so we have those on hand in case we need them later. Let's go with the 26.6 megahertz refresh rate. 1, 2. It's 160. That's going to leave us with 340 for a graphics card. That's not much. Well, these are actually pretty cheap. This is nothing like real life. Again, this gold edition MSI GeForce. What did we say he had? 340? 1178, 1279. 148 watts. All right. Good. I think actually we're good to go on the shop, if I'm not mistaken. Next day, $30. Same day as 100. Fine. And I think that's actually all we can do today. We might be able to fix this gap. 3204. He needs like 300. We need to get this guy's parts too, actually. Actually, no, it's system info would be pretty nice. So I could just see what the CPU is without having to take it apart. 970 gaming 4G. What's this guy's name? Did he want no use parts? Johnson Simon. Mr. Johnson Simon. Where are you at, Johnson Simon? Yeah, Johnson Simon. MSI fanboy, can you make this your #1 priority? Oops. What's happening here? Doesn't say anything about used parts, but I don't think we really have anything that's going to be better. What is this? GTX 970 gaming. They're going to have to do it tomorrow. What was his budget? $500? Okay. Overclocked edition. Looks like 980 is the best you can get. That's what he had, right? A 980? We need to sort this by price. Descending. I mean, that fits his budget. Would definitely work, too. The bad part is we... yeah, we're gonna lose. We won't lose money, but we're losing a little bit of the money we would have gotten. I think it's actually good. Where are we at in the calendar? Pay rent. Is there anything that's like due? This job by the 29th. We're okay there. Just double checking in my mind if we ordered the parts. We did. We ordered parts. Beautiful. Let's start with this bad boy. CPU cooling. Beautiful. Missing cables. Yeah. I feel good about that. I think that's going to work well. That's the one we built from scratch, actually. For, what did this cost? $539? Yeah. We had used parts in there, though, but... This is still going to be incomplete, because we're missing a... Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure why that's incomplete. PCI cover? Yeah, it's definitely the PCI. No, you definitely can. No, maybe not. Alright, what's not plugged in here? What are we screwing up here, guys? Oh, there's no... Is there no hard drive in there? No, there is, isn't there? Isn't this a hard drive down here? It'd be salty if we didn't give him a hard drive. No, we did. All the cables are hooked up. I mean, that's the only parts we have. Incomplete case? Double data rate type 5 synchronous. Why is this incomplete? Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, you have to close the... I see. And just to make sure that we don't have any programs left on here. No, beautiful. Beautiful. And that was this bro here. Yes. We've done it. 5-star review. Beautiful. That's all we really want. 3537. Okay. I have a feeling if we just looking for the power switch here. Yeah. Just replace this graphics card here. I think he's going to be more than fine. Graphics card. We bought him the TI Gold Edition here. That's what we bought him. Yeah. We're gonna use these, I guess. Oops. Nope. Graphics card. Cables. Actually, I do like the way that this sits out like this. There's like a, yeah, it's like a bridge that they put in. See, it actually connects there, but bridges into the motherboard there. It's pretty sweet. It's like, I think it's called side mounting. Yeah, I like it. I'm a fan. I guess I could do that to my PC too. Actually, I probably should do that. I don't know if you get better airflow when you do that. Yep, we're on PC Mark, and let's jump to the next one here. Upgrade. This is an easy one. Save the most difficult ones for last, I guess, for some reason. Eight terabytes of storage. I would just like to remove the shroud if I can. How do I do that though? Dust filter. I think I have to come at it from this angle. Yes, I do. So hopefully this is a 4 terabyte storage drive in here. We have 500, we have 300. No, we're short. We actually have to buy him another, wow. To be honest, we should probably just buy him another. What was his budget? Is this Bruce Van Cleef? No, this was Blake Patterberg. A $300 budget. I feel like we spent $165 already. Oh no, we spent $130. Okay. Fine. That's like the best we can do for him, I guess. We'll set that to the side. Can I not? Okay. We were working on this one and the parts came in today, so this one should be easy here. Oh, the dust filter's on that side, right? There's one underneath too. Weird. Replace power supply unit. We bought him the 600. And that goes up here. Beautiful. It's probably like a panel. Yeah. I like that the game forced me to unplug it before it would let me put the whatever this is called. Mounting bracket. Replace graphics card. No, we did replace the graphics card. We just didn't plug it in. Yeah. What's this guy's name? Strong S. Did they say anything about cables? I don't think they did. Weird pop-ups. Okay. Plug in the hard drive. Let's install this. Yeah, this crushed it, actually. Beautiful. I think place and delivery area. Let's remove this program because people are weird in this game. And we need, we actually need this thumb drive here. Yep. This is ready to... No, more cables? No. Why did this not, say that this was the graphics card replaced? Are we missing a cable? Yeah, we definitely are. Uh-oh. It's a... Is that a 2-pin, I think? Or a... Well, would it be like a 16-pin? No. Is this card not good enough? Is it the same card? It might be the same card. Why does this not work? Let's just turn it on and see if it's even powering up. Because maybe the issue is the... No, it's stuff. We might have put the same graphics card in there, guys. Okay, that was Johnson Smith. Beautiful. They got my PC up to 35, 37 in 3D Mark, and it was nice to see MSI parts used. Easy, easy. Replace graphics card. Well, we do have a graphics card we can replace this with, I guess. Is it because we didn't have the stupid... No. We have this one. Which I think is the nicest one we have. This is what we took out. We took out this one. So maybe we used a cheaper one. We were using this one. Why is this one so much cheaper? It's really about the same. Actually, it's better. I mean, whatever. Cables. Hopefully this works. We don't have to buy him another graphics card. Why are you being like this, game? Maybe he wants new parts. I don't know. It doesn't say that though. Are we just missing a PCI cover? No. Oh, inferior graphics card installed. Okay, I see that. It's got 520 bucks. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll just order him another graphics card. Price descending. He's got 520, so sure, bro. What are you gonna do? Upgrade graphics card, 16 gigabytes of RAM. We'll see if we can use one of these other graphics cards we have. Yep. How far? Okay, we're about halfway into the episode. Got time for a couple more days, or at least one more day after this, probably. I mean, to be honest, we have all the time in the world. This is the guy we bought. We bought him 218s, but or 28s, right? But the one we removed is 2400. These 28s, I think, is what we actually went out and bought for him. Oops. Okay, upgrade graphics card. What do we got? I can't remember what we took out of there. So what's the most expensive one we have? It's going to be this GTX 970 Gaming 4G Gold Edition. Actually, it's this one. The Sheen. Was this what we removed? I think it is. Maybe not. Oops. 88 box, 42, 8, 93. I feel like this is the one we just removed, but we're about to find out. No, that'll work. I hope we weren't saving that for something, but Dave Martson. Dave, did you have anything? We need to run the virus scan. Doesn't say anything about new parts or anything, so the thumb drive's gone again. But why is the ROM gone? Actually, where is the thumb drive? Did we forget to remove a thumb drive when we said a PC was done and it wasn't done? Oh boy. Oh boy. Was it inside this one? No. I have a feeling we just shipped out our thumb drive, guys. Ah, it's so stupid. Oh, come on, game. Ridiculous. That's so bad. Let's get a new thumb drive, I guess. $300. Costly mistake. The thing is, we could pay $100 to get it shipped today, which I think we're gonna do. So, what was missing from this? Okay, we're ordering that. We ordered the graphics card. We can diagnose this and order the parts today. Get the thumb drive. Clean this one out, and then yeah, have all these PCs out of here, I guess. Diagnose and fix. Well, the first thing we should do is probably turn it on. Oh, nothing's powering on here. I don't know why I have to auto connect these. I don't. Shouldn't have to do that. It is, of course, not going to run. I mean, diagnose the problem. It could be anything. I'm going to assume it's probably the power supply first because nothing's turning on. That makes sense, right? I'd almost guarantee that's what it is here. Because if it was anything else, at least it would power on and give you some kind of error. Pro tip for you guys, if that's if you're ever trying to power on your PC and nothing happens, it's probably the power supply. But it could be the motherboard too. Most likely the power supply though. Actually, let's see. Do we have a broken one in our inventory? I bet we do. Yeah. And that was a 250 we just pulled out. So we could put in this same one, actually. Yeah, this is going to work. Well, that was an easy fix. $8 part. Probably should have put the cables in first, huh? It's fine. Oops. Old misclick arena. Bruce Van Cleef. Bruce doesn't have any hang-ups about parts or cables or anything. He'd rather be on a typewriter, to be honest. Beautiful. That was easy. Bruce, you're too easy, bro. Yep. So did I get the... I got $150, so the budget... I don't get to keep the leftover budget. That kind of makes sense. I don't know why I thought I would, but... That's the upgrade. Okay, so we're still waiting on those parts. We're about to insta-order. This one is incomplete case. Why was this... Why was this one incomplete? What did we say the problem was with this? Oh, it's just not. The cover's not on, but we need to remove the virus. Because we shipped out our thumb drive. Okay. Overeating PC. I bought a PC from you a while back from a guy called Tim. I know it seemed to run a bit hot. I thought there was nothing to be done about it, but a good friend of mine, Dr. Waterman, told me how you fix this machine. So I was wondering if you could have a look at mine as well. Yeah. That's probably just going to be thermal paste. He's got no budget. Could be a fan, too. Probably just needs thermal paste, though. Maybe. Could be a bad fan, too. Could be a fan that's just not plugged in. Can you upgrade my PC? I hear you work with computers. It's time for me to upgrade my PC. It has to get 3657 and benchmarks, okay? Is it okay that it's so dusty? It's not as quick as it used to be. Regards, Vince Fitzgerald. That's a nice name. Vince Fitzgerald. $900 budget. Oh, man. Got a $900 budget, bro. Let's go shopping. Now, for what he's looking for, we could probably just buy that and be done with it. That's not a high score. Unless the CPU is just complete trash. It says a potato sitting in there. Here, work with computers. I'm looking for some upgrades to my PC. I'm a pretty hardcore gamer, LOL. So I need to benchmark at least 2352. He's playing League of Legends, guys. My kid's been using it, and I'm getting some weird pop-ups. Can you make it your #1 priority, please? Sent from my phone. $300 budget? Probably just going to be a graphics card again. Oops. A $300 budget, though. See, this makes me think it's going to be like a CPU issue. Although, if we just buy a graphics card, it should actually fix it. Fix it, right? I mean, price descending, $300. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, for your budget, sir. Upgrade, please. I haven't upgraded for a while, so it's about time. I want to make sure my rig is as fast as it can be. Can you get a benchmark at least 4462? So can you do that before 2/2/2018? 10 days? My kid's been using it and I'm getting some weird pop-ups. I'm worried about used parts. $800 budget? We have a remedy for that. It's called just buy the most expensive graphics card in the list. Yeah. And for you, sir, I think he's at about 500. He's got an $800 budget, was it? Yeah, 800. We could probably buy this. 650, and he's still got 150 for a motherboard. How much did we say? 150? DDR4 socket A4A. It'd have to be this one. Fine. The only issue we could run into here is the power supply is not good enough. So maybe, actually, just to be safe, let's just buy another power supply, like a chunky one, like this 600 watt. And I thought we were gonna rush order this stuff, but I think we're just gonna overnight it because nothing is actually due. And save $70 because this is actually, yeah, this is gonna take us over. We're gonna be actually kind of tight on cash here, and we got rent coming up soon. But I think we're gonna be able to fix all these PCs tomorrow. These two and that one and the 3 that are coming. Account overdrawn. Yep, we have up to $1,000. Good. Okay. I think we're gonna be all right. Go to work. Be a jerk and go to work. Okay. We've got all of our goodies. But having to buy the USB, the thumb drive is pretty bad, if I'm being honest. We are going to do a virus scanner. It's a lot of virus scanning we have to do today. It's all about those reviews, I guess. Let's see, do we have Bongo on our computer? We do. We're almost at a five-star here. Kind of, we don't really need that. We have to run the virus scanner. Then we'll have to remove it. Let's, this is one we were working on. Replace the graphic. Actually, do we buy an expensive one? We'll have to see what we have for a budget here. We have 520 remaining. Yeah, that's one of the good ones. We could just give him one of the expensive ones. That's what he paid for, so. Yep, cables. And probably screws. No screws there, I guess. It's running. Okay. PC is monitored and protected. Remove the old virus scanner. This, I think this is good. Yeah. And we have to remember our thumb drive is in that PC there. It'd be kind of cool if the game would send it back to you. The customer would be like, oh, yeah, you know, you left your thumb drive in there. We put a working power supply unit and I couldn't be happier, but only 4 stars. I mean, I don't understand why we didn't get a better rating there, but fine. Yep, restart. Let's do the 8 terabyte upgrade for Blake Patterberg. Why can't I? Oh, right click. And we have to come in it from this side. Storage. We've got 2 4 terabyte drives. So what we're actually going to do here is just remove that one. Yeah, it'd be kind of, I don't know if it would be cool or not, but if the game made you back up files and stuff. Maybe that is part of getting a good rating, is you have to actually back them up. I just don't know how to do it. Wait a minute. Yes. Bop, bop. Did I not close that bay drive? I did not. Always close your bay drive, guys. don't think we missed any screws there. No OS installed, yeah. It's alright. This one is done, so let's go ahead and get the money for this from Dave Martson. From Billy Batson. But incomplete case, of course. But why? I bet it's the PCI lock. Oh, we did get our thumb drive back. Incredible. We have 2 thumb drives now. I guess that's good. Maybe there's going to be an email where somebody returned it. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. 5 stars. Yep. My PC got a better graphics card and I couldn't be happier. No problem, Dave. Discard. What are we doing here? PC can boot to OS. Oh, we need to put a thumb drive on here. Bop, bop. What's going to be the easiest one to do here? Diagnose and fix. That one's going to be tough. This one's an easy one. We're just putting the best graphics card money can buy in it. Yeah, the budget, right? Oh, no. We bought something that was exactly $300. But what was it? We've got a lot of graphics cards rattling around here, unfortunately. Was it this one? I have to look just to make sure. Yes. RX 470. RX 470. Should have no problem hitting that benchmark there. Like I said, unless his PC is a potato, or CPU is a potato. Which it might be. Was this one done? This is done. Better remove the hard drive here. Or the thumb drive. That was Blake Patterberg. Blake, we've done it. 5 stars. Alright, we're back in the green solidly. Alright, this one I have to restart. I want to put off doing this one because I know we're going to have to replace like everything. Actually, let's just do it. We're going to have to do it anyway. I wonder if I do that in real life, if I put off the most difficult thing till the end because I know it's going to be a pain in the ass and then I wind up hating my future self winds up hating my past self for... Yeah, he's got a crappy CPU, but you know what? He might not need a new motherboard. He does not. How good is that? It's compatible. I should have actually known that was going to be compatible because I think all the Intel ones are LGA 1125 or whatever. whatever it is. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, 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 doot. Then we have to also replace the graphics card. Oops, remove. We're probably gonna have to remove one more slot here. Graphics cards. We went with one of the expensive ones because he's got the budget. So we get a side mount on this one. Actually, I'm really... I don't know if... Actually, I can see. I mean, I can see. I don't have a side mount like that on my... Yeah, I don't have one. I wonder if there's like a conversion kit to... what was I doing? Oh, cables. I kind of really want to do that now. Do a side mount. I don't have to buy a new case, though. That's the thing. I think everything's plugged in. Yes. And I actually think this is going to work, so let's just go. No, hang on. There's a... What is happening here? Great graphics don't come for free. 3D Mark. Oh, actually, we don't. The graphics card is taking up that space, so this is fine here. Well, there's no way this doesn't work. I mean, that's the best parts we can buy. Maybe we have to do it in future, though. What was up with this one? Oh, we have to actually run 3D Mark. Also have to run that 3D Mark. We can remove the thumb drives, though, I guess. We got two PCs to work on here. Can I mess with this stuff? Oh, I can. Alright, that's cool. These are going to take a little while to run. Can we buy a third bench? Must be level 8. We are level 6. I mean, we're coming along. Like I said, before the episode started, I looked at the achievements, and there's an achievement for getting level 30, so... You figure when we're on, like, week 6 of this, 24 more weeks to get to level 30, at least. At least. We could play this game for, like, a year, probably, and not even do everything that we'd want to do in the game. Which is why I think we're going to have to... I think we're leaning towards another series. And just... Maybe not play this every week, but play this... just periodically. Just come back to it. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we could read these emails here. Okay, those are the ones we're working on. Let's provide pop-ups too. So we actually need to put the thumb drive back in. Fitzgerald. Do get back to me. I am Mr. Brian Eagleston, solicitor and personal attorney to Prince Durate, exile prince currently held at Chichester International Airport. We are unable to leave without our computer being searched by authorities. Due to the negligence or oversight, this computer is not working in working condition. I've made several contacts for repair, but all proved abortive. Hence, I decided to contact you. I've worked out a procedure that will ensure success, and as a lawyer, I will ensure that all our actions are within the confines of the law. Oh, I can reject it. Can I reject any of these? Oh, I can. I made several contacts for... Okay, I'm authorized to offer a final reward of $4,000 for any assistance rendered. Full payment to your name and address on transit to be delivered to you. I'll afford you one computer hard drive for immediate repair. Please replace the hard disk and return to the forwarding supplied address. Upon success, receipt of working hardware, we will release the remaining reward amount to you. You know, I have a feeling we're going to get burnt here, but we have used ones, and we'll just put a crappy used one in, and if we get burnt, we get burnt. Almost guarantee we're going to get burnt here, but we'll just do it just for the lulz. Just when you thought... Actually, these are probably done here. Yes. Yep, we crushed that one. Good. Is there a PCI lock on this? Yes. There's always a PCI lock. Statistically, there's always a PCI lock. It's weird. It's weird playing on a computer It's a bit strange. The thumb drive is gone. Actually, we're good to go there. I'm going to assume that uninstalled it. Probably fine. That was Vince Sheehan. 4 stars, and they were quick. Maybe, actually, I don't know why the 4 stars, not 5. Whatever, Vince. Yep, this is good. More than good. No, I'm just going to leave that program on there and see if this person... Oh, no, we had to remove the viruses. Maybe virus scan is just something you should do every time now to make it faster. Well, that's like a default thing I should do. They're like, oh, the computer's super fast now. I had a bunch of viruses on it. Bleh. Yeah, in fact, we'll try it. See if that is a thing. Even if the customer doesn't say anything. It's just going to be a simple graphics card replace. Alright, that's a lot of dust. We were going to run the virus scanner. 398. Nope. Nope. I would never treat my computer that way while it was booting, just unplug it, but I don't think it matters in this game. Good. N. Madden. So they're in the benchmark with a score of 44.62, and whatever my kids put on there is gone now. We were like in the 5,600 range. We crushed that score there. Do get back to me. Oh, we have to... Yeah. It'd be kind of cool if you could read the email from here. V. Fitzgerald. V is for Vincent. Not as quick as it used to be. I'll tell you what, we'll do the virus scan too. I'm curious if that is a thing, even if the email doesn't say. It probably is, right? Let's remove this cable. We're just doing a graphics card replace here. Oops. They had the budget for the expensive stuff, so let's put it in there. 16.5. This is going to work. It's got to work. We're going to also run a virus scan. Paladins. Oh, no. Guild of Guardians. Yeah. We are going to put on the 3D bark. But also the virus scanner. It's all kind of slow there. And I'm positive this is going to work so we can plop this back on. I wonder how much harder the game gets from here. I mean, this is pretty much all you can do with building PCs. Maybe there's like overclocking stuff you have to do. I don't know. Let's run the virus scanner first. Yeah, so that is a thing. We're giving back his computer and it's going to go, where's all the viruses? I didn't tell you to remove the viruses. Diagnose and fix. So right from the get-go, let's just plug it in. I made boots. It's probably overheating, I guess. We have the old virus scanner. Run 3D Mark. I'm gonna guess it's gonna crash while we're running 3D Mark. Yes, please. Time Spy is still running, and we got a clean hallway. That's feels good, man. So we were these two here. Oh, overheating. Yeah, it's overheating. We must have read that, right? Overheating. The doc has a clean computer. I don't know why we need to run... Oh, we need to run Time Spy after we fix the overheat problem. Yeah, that makes sense. Pretty dumb, but... Did we hit our benchmark there? I think we did. We must have. Right? Oops. Not plugged in. Doesn't need to be plugged in. V. Fitzgerald. We've done it. They showed my PC benchmarking at 3657 and they cleaned it up really nice. Yeah, we did. New parts. We could just discard all this. Bunch of new parts here, it looks like. PC building simulator. Congratulations, you've reached level 6. You've unlocked 300 megahertz RAM, LED RAM, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 GPUs, quick cable tool. These components are available in the shop right now. Well done, and keep PC building. PC building simulator team. PX, the next milestone, level 7 unlocks. Yeah, CPU overclocking. Okay, so this is exactly what we were just talking about. That's cool. Cool. Do get back to me. Foiled once again. I think this stuff's probably done. Problem's been detected by the Omega system, has been shut down to prevent any damage to your computer. If this is the first time you've seen this error screen, yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's blue screen. So it's overheating, huh? Well, it has literally no fans in it. So yeah, that's an issue. Can we just put one in? Somehow? That might be enough. Maybe. I mean, probably not though, let's be honest. I have a feeling we have to buy 2 more fans. Or, yeah, probably 4 more. Oh, no, that's the dust filter. 1 more fan. Right there is probably good. Oh, we need to check and see if this has thermal paste on it. We can just put thermal paste on it. It's not going to kill us to just dab a little thermal paste, you know? Well, that's not very good, is it? I haven't seen them really giving us the opportunity to use broken parts. We're just going to get rid of that one. Let's see if that actually fixed it. It might have. Not entirely impossible. Foil, once again, just when you thought the technological fates could not be any more cruel, they've delivered the ultimate blow. I'll make sure that my editor hears no end of all this, since the whole blasted debacle was his idea in the first place. Anyway, I was within a gnat's whisker of having my entire draft finally converted into a document when disaster struck. The computer completely froze. When I tried to use it, it says system disk error. There was a mere handful of pages left to convert. Please, I implore you. Fix this so I can finally be done with this editing process and move on with my life. That's usually how an award-winning author talks about their work. Best regards, Bruce Van Cleef. Replace the hard disk drive. Yeah. His budget is what? $100? Aren't these like 150? I think they are. No, they're 130. And his budget was 100. His budget's 100. All right, what are you gonna do? Things aren't working fast enough. I want to make sure my rig is as fast as it can be. Can you get it to benchmark at least at 3667? MSI components are meant to be the bomb. I've noticed it sometimes runs a bit slow too. I mean, that sounds like a job for this bro here. Timbo, hello. Seeing the great work you're doing has inspired me to get back into the business. I've spotted a great niche over here in Marbella. Can't speak too much about it. Let's just say it's a golden opportunity. All I need is a little float. Save $5,000. In return, I'm ready to give you 10% of Tim's red hot repairs. It feels like you've earned it. Let me know, Uncle Tim. I mean, we don't have $5,000. Ooh. I mean, we did it, but you've exceeded your overdraft fee limit. We will charge you a penalty of $10 each day you exceed your overdraft limit. It's not terrible. I mean, I wonder if we had to do that right away, or we could have waited on that a little bit. That's in transit. In transit. This is the only PCB. We need to get this up and running here because we're big negative here. This is going to crash. Yeah. We need another fan. Case fans. Oh, you can change the color. Oh, that's dope. We need a... Why can I not see how big this is? We might need to get a better CPU fan too. This should actually not... Well, I don't know. Oh, we didn't actually plug this fan in. That might actually fix it. Oh, we never plugged that back in either. That might work. But how am I supposed to know how big this case is here? There's no way to know. Oh, we have rent due tomorrow too. Oh, bros. We're not getting much for this job either. We're gonna get like nothing. We're not getting anything. Oh no, we're getting $150. Yeah, we're gonna be big negative here. Yeah, I just need another case fan. It looks like. Oh shit! No, I have to run that all over again. So wait, the thumb drive, I was just trying to get the thumb drive. Did go back into our inventory when we picked it up, so we never lost the last one. We just thought we lost the last one. Incomplete case. I'm going to assume that one case fan was enough. No PCI cover. I wonder if the game's smart enough to... Well, I don't know. I don't know how airflow works. Like, having this off, I would assume it's more airflow, but I don't think that's necessarily the case all the time. But again, I don't really know. So, but does the game account for that? Oh, come on, bro. We know that's going to work. I want more. I think we got all the parts we need here. Yeah. Yeah. Are we going to order these parts? I mean, we're going to be in trouble if we order these. What are you going to do? I have to live in the dark here for a while. PC storage cupboard. I really want to build it. I mean, at this point, it's costing us... It's only $10 a day. Maybe we should hold off. I just want to do it, though. Yeah, of course that worked. Good. It's $150. Oh, can we actually remove this PC? We can upgrade our own PC. I love it. What good does that do us, though? I guess it's kind of cool either way. Ah, bro. Does this light up? I bet it does. I bet it does with this. I don't know about that. Anyway, guys, let's end the day here. Oh no, we need to collect our money. Got super excited there. 5-star, beautiful. Wait, we got an extra $7 there? I don't know why we got an extra 7, but... End the day and back to work. Negative 21.91. Let's just see what the bank has to say. Landlord, rent. Your rent is now due. You owe us $500. That feels bad. All right, guys. That's going to do it for this episode of PC Building Simulator. As usual, like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing to the channel helps me out a great deal. I really appreciate anybody that subscribes. Actually, anybody that watches, I really appreciate it. You can see the YouTube schedule is up here. We upload a video every Friday. We're probably going to start uploading more. I think I've been saying that for like 3 weeks now, but we upload at 12:15 Eastern time on Friday, and then Friday and Saturday night I stream on YouTube with Zarlin from Zarlin TV on YouTube. We usually play World of Warcraft. We have been for like 5 months now. Yeah, we run dungeons. Occasionally we raid. Who knows what we're going to do tonight, but yeah, stop in, hang out, and we'll see you then. Hope everyone has a good weekend and a good holiday weekend, I guess. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. See you next time. See you guys.